All right, have and have not fans. Now, I'm probably going to do two videos on this specific character based off the episode The Broken Washer, and that is Sarah, who is the assistant. What is she? The assistant DA or counselor? I think that's basically she's kind of new to the I should say the branch of law in Savannah, Georgia, given the fact that DA George has, Sarah following him when he was doing his investigation with the Criers to get evidence against them for the case against the murder of Jennifer Salison. So we know that Sarah is new to this game, but we know that she does have a past, being that she had a hooker, prostitute, stripper past, and then Jim cleaned her up and got rid of it all for sexual favors, and then she pretty much got into law school and got to where she is today. So there's that. And now she's engaged to some judge who's, as Jim put it, is old enough to be her grandfather. So yeah. Anyway, I guess the video is going to be the idea of, and it's just a what if, a theory, because I remember doing something like this way back when. I actually did two of these, where one I said, is Justin who Jeffrey could have become if he never came out of the closet? And I forgot what the other one was, but it was a good one. But this video, and believe it or not, you all know that I love the character of Amanda. Definitely one of the main reasons I watched the show when it first came on the air. I was attracted to her. Then I found out Jacqueline was married in real life, but then that was a disappointment. But then I found out she was married to one of the voice actors of Arnold from Hey Arnold. I used to love that show as a kid. I actually had the entire DVD series. And then I was like, you know what? Good on Arnold. Good on Arnold. But this video is going to be talking about the possibility of, is Sarah kind of representing the kind of person Amanda may have become in the future? Now, you're probably wondering, Jeremy, let it go. Amanda's dead. First of all, no. Yes, she is dead, but the case against her murder is still in the show. We're still talking about it. But I think this is an interesting thing to talk about, because you look at it this way. In some facial features and physical appearances, doesn't it seem like the character of Sarah is kind of similar to Amanda? Kind of a naive, beautiful woman who's being taken advantage of by people who have more power than her. When you really think about it, you got to go back, because Amanda was only in the first 2 seasons of the show. Remember when she got raped by Cannon? Now, Candace didn't say for her to sleep with Cannon, but she just said to pretty much dress like her, go down there, use your power as a woman to get a retest. And then, unfortunately, that led to her being raped, because he assumed she was a call girl just like Candace because they were roommates. But it wouldn't surprise me. Remember, Amanda was being forced by her parents to go to law school. And one of the things that Jim told Amanda in the hospital after she was raped / tried to take her own life by taking pills, Amanda was talking about how, I'm not doing good in law school and it's hard. And then Jim was like, baby girl, you're doing great. Look, you're not doing anything that no one else isn't doing in order to succeed. So imagine if Amanda was still alive. She ended up taking her medication and whatnot, and she went on the straight and narrow. Just forget about her taking her inheritance for her parents. This is a major what if now. And again, sorry about my computer chair squeaking. That's why I'm selling things on eBay, which a link is in the description below, so I can buy a new chair that doesn't squeak. When it comes down to it, I can imagine Amanda growing up to be the kind of person that Sarah is now. Now, I don't imagine that she'd be a stripper or a prostitute like Sarah became, but it wouldn't surprise me if she kind of pulled a Candace, where she would just sleep her way up to the top, sleep her way through the bar, if you will, become a lawyer, get into the legal system and then gets taken advantage of by people who are more powerful than her, just like Sarah. Maybe she ends up with an older guy to marry, just like Sarah, and unfortunately is caught in the web of a Jim Crier type, somebody that needs her to do legal favors for them because they have power over her. I really do think that makes sense when you really think about it, but you would have to have seen the first 2 seasons of the show and have a good grasp on the Amanda character in order to see where I'm coming from. But I think I broke it down enough where, you could, I feel like a lot of you are probably nodding your head listening to this like, you know what? I never thought of it that way, which makes it even more disgusting because, Amanda was Jim's daughter. And I always think of it this way. It's just like, man, the girl you're screwing like that is somebody's daughter. It's like, I ain't going to lie. I kind of cringed when he opened ripped her shirt open. I was like, well, damn, I didn't know it was going that far. I mean, in the preview, we saw, Sarah open up her shirt and reveal her, sorry about that. I'm starting to drool. Her bra. And, I thought it was like, okay, Jim's going to tell her what to do. But no, he just ripped open the shirt. I was like, well, damn. It probably had some nice buttons on it. Not anymore. And, Jim being Jim is like, hey, you do this one last favor for me and then we're done. And I think, and I know I'm probably misquoting this, but Sarah had a good line about when you deal with wicked, it's never enough or it's never done. Basically meaning that when you get into this hole of darkness, like dealing with people like Jim, when they say it's done, it's really not done because it might be a year, 3 years, 5 years. Maybe when this Sarah marries this old guy, they have a kid together, Jim's going to call her up and she'll have no choice because, well, he's holding the button. So with that being said, just a fun little what if, but also it was really cringy when I thought about it because it's just like, I mean, can you imagine Amanda growing up to be the person that Sarah is, somebody that slept her way through school and is sleeping around just to get by in terms of maintaining her job? But I got to give props to Tyler Perry now. Say what you will about the pacing of the show and writing, because on this channel, I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, but I'm fair because, I'm just a fan like everyone else. I do like how he is making this stuff in the real world relevant in the show. Basically, elements of the show are relevant in real life because this kind of shit happens in real life. I'm sorry about the language, but it's just disgusting to think about because this happens to men and women, who are threatened with their jobs and their families and pretty much everything because somebody has power over them, whether or not they are the boss. And it's like, look, if you don't have sex with me, you're going to lose your job. Or even worse, when it comes to Sarah, it's like the person who helped clean up your image, just like Derek and Veronica with Derek, they hold the keys to your life in terms of all they got to do is blow the whistle, reveal all the dirty stuff you did to get to where you are now, or how I cleaned up, your past, and that will ruin your future and present. So yeah, it's a sick world, guys. But hey, you know what? Let's just talk about the positive side. It was a pretty strong episode, I will admit. Like I said in my episode review, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm not going to lie. It was a pretty solid episode that kept me intrigued the entire time. But with that being said, if you're new to the channel, I hope you take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I don't want you to miss out on any new content. I love discussion videos like these where you break down different characters. Let me know your thoughts. Do you feel like Amanda might have become Sarah, or do you feel like Sarah is kind of a representation of the person Amanda would have become? Now, I would love for Jim to kind of reflect on that and be disgusted with himself. So thanks so much for tuning in, and be on the lookout. More videos are on the way.